there's a way to make an entrance.
This is my destiny.
It was now a conspiracy of witches.
Download Veely today.
Tonight on the House of Tiny Tearaways.
You've now lost your next marble, Dylan.
Double nuts.
I said no!
Because he was the one who made Daddy go away.
Is that why sometimes you strangle him and punch him?
Yeah.
Being here has saved me and my daughter.
Over the last 4 days, our families have been on a difficult emotional journey in the House of Tiny Tearaways. With just 2 days remaining, there's still a long way to go.
Stop!
3 desperate families, each overwhelmed by parenting problems that have turned their toddlers into tearaways.
No! Calm down now!
They're going to be living here for just 6 days in the hope that they can turn their lives around. The person they're looking to for the answers is clinical psychologist Dr. Tanya Byron.
Working with 3 families in such an intense environment is unlike anything I've ever done professionally before, and it is a huge challenge. I'm working with the parents, I'm working with their children, and I'm building a community. It's a tough job to do in a very, very short space of time.
And for the families selected to be part of this programme, this is make or break. This is the House of Tiny Tearaways. It's early morning. Nina Morritt and her 2 daughters are the first family awake after a good night's sleep, in stark contrast to yesterday, when the entire family woke at 3:30 a.m.
Honey, Mummy, a cuddle.
Yeah.
Up, get. You're not wet.
Last night, Nina successfully used the gradual withdrawal technique, which ensured that for the first time her girls were put back in their bed without major disruption. As a result, they slept much longer than they normally would.
Did you have a nice sleep?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very pretty. Yeah.
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 You could go. Is Maisie sulking because I'm giving you a cuddle? Yeah. Gotta get used to it. There's 2 of you, not just you, Maisie. Cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky.
When she arrived, lone mum Nina's relationship with her 2.5-year-old daughter Taylor was so bad she was considering putting her into care.
Can you believe you're saying this?
Struggling to control Taylor and 1.5-year-old sister Maisie left Nina feeling isolated and utterly exhausted. However, after working intensively with Tanya, Nina has now got the girls sleeping through the night in their own beds and has learnt to parent more positively. As a result, her bond with Taylor is gradually improving.
Taylor, you know how to get on a chair, do it. Our dining room chairs at home are no smaller than that, and you get on them. Well, I'm not going to help you, you're going to get on there today by yourself.
Yeah.
Go on, show me what a big girl you can be. Good girl, pull yourself up. Yay, see that wasn't hard, was it? Right, you're going to be alright here when Mum goes and has a cigarette quickly. You're going to sit like big girls. Alright, fair enough, won't go. I ain't sitting up there, I'm sitting here, thanks.
Yeah. Mine.
Put it on the table now. Put your toast on it. Oh, that's lovely. You know you ain't had no juice?
Yeah.
Mummy ain't had no coffee. This is why Mummy's stressing this morning, because I need my coffee. and then you've got your juice, you're happy?
Yeah.
Mummy's got her coffee, she's happy, so we're all happy, aren't we? Yeah. Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers.
Punch me in the face. Okay?
To promote good behaviour in the house, Tanya has introduced a marble jar reward system. If a child is well behaved, they're rewarded with a marble to put in their jar. Currently, 7-year-old Dylan Oakford has fewer marbles than his younger brother Owen. But in an attempt to catch up, Dylan has been teasing his brother in the hope that Owen will hit him and lose out on his next marble.
Give me a kiss and a hug for telling me the truth. Well done.
I said no. Owen, do that thing again where you punch me in the face.
No, then you lost your next marble.
Who, me?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
You
Not
have.
yet.
You have, because you told him to punch you.
So, it didn't even hurt.
No, you've lost your next
And
marble.
that does not count.
Do not do that to me. You
Nah.
have lost your next marble.
That does not count.
Do not shout at me. Do
That
not.
does not count, though.
Look at me. Do not. Stop it. Now. Right, time out.
No, that does not count. Smell breath. Stinky breath. You broke our wall.
Do you understand why we've come here?
Yes. Now get
Are
off.
you going to do it again?
No.
You do not go to hit Mummy. You do not swing things at Mummy.
I did not. I was
Do not do it again. Time out.
You never understand them. I said, Owen, can you hit me?
You do not ask your brother to hit you.
But
That
I
is breaking the rules.
Single mum Tamara Oakford
Stop
faced a
throwing the
huge
balls.
daily battle to control her wildly disruptive
calm down
sons,
now.
Dylan and Owen, whose constant fighting was making
makes
home life
me
a massively
cry.
stressful experience. Tanya has helped Tamara be more
Time out.
positive and affectionate with the boys, and in particular Dylan. However, work still has to be done on tackling issues regarding Tamara's breakup with the boy's father, which Tanya believes may be the key to unlocking Dylan's behaviour.
Stop!
It's been 7 minutes since Dylan has been placed in time-out.
Do you understand why you came here for time out? Do you understand why you came here for time out?
Yes.
Are you going to do it again?
Yes.
Are you going to do it again?
Yes.
Come here.
But no.
Come here.
Mom. Mom.
Are
No,
you?
I'm not.
Do not shout at me. Come here.
Mom.
Give me a hug.
Mom.
No. Are you sorry?
No. Yes. I think
I know. Go on.
would work. Loser. Loser. I'm not sorry.
You now lost your next marble, Dylan.
Double nuts.
The Oakford boys, when they arrived, were properly beating each other up. How has their week gone and how are they today with just 2 days left to go?
It's been quite a transformational week. I mean, certainly the beatings, the punching, the strangling, all that really kind of quite violent aggression has all but gone. I think the challenge for Tamara is much more about managing their behaviour when she thinks it's going to veer towards that end of things. Yesterday I set up an activity with snowballs where the boys got very excited. It was indoor snow, it was fun. And Dylan spent an awful lot of time sitting on a chair away from the activity. Yes, he was boisterous, but not in a way that I saw as being particularly problematic. But I think Tamara still has a problem reading their behaviour. Yeah. She started to get very stressed and anxious, and then she kicked the boys massively into problem behaviour. So that's something to help her think about, really, is just to kind of get a perspective on the fact that they are little boys and what is acceptable and what is unacceptable.
No, look, my two best boys, eh?
Give me a size 4 for her. They're still
To test the
tall.
parents'
They're not meant to do
effectiveness
that,
at
are they?
enforcing rules, a basket
didn't think
brimming
about
with
it.
chocolates has been placed in the house
Really.
to provide temptation for the children.
Girls,
Each child is only allowed one
Yeah.
chocolate per day,
Boys, boys.
but all week the March sisters have found its
What I
appeal
chose was,
irresistible.
like, one
Will
pair
today
out of
prove
them,
to
the
be
rest
any
were
better?
Maisie! And I went to about 3 different shops and I just thought, I'm going to give
lose
up.
it now. She's eating another chocolate.
Oh.
I said no! It's well sensitive. Look at you just munching on it as if to say, yeah, well, I've got it now, Mum. Nothing you can do about it. Just like that. Yeah, she's pushing her face and looking the other way. Come here now. You're going on the naughty chair. Why have you put a chocolate in your mouth? Come here. Now you stay there. Now you was on the naughty chair for eating the chocolate. Don't do it. Naughty. Are you looking forward to today, Dylan? I bet you are. Stay there. Hey? You think you're going to have a nice day as well? It's going to be sunny. I can't believe they're both sitting on the naughty chair, but they're still both eating chocolate. Did she get another one then? Taylor did, yeah, as well. Maisie was eating one and Taylor was eating one. Right, off you get. Look at me. You was on that naughty chair. Oh, don't look at me like that. Oh. Yeah, it's gone now. No more chocolates.
She was really affectionate with her daughter Taylor today, and I think that she's loving that because when she arrived at the house, she admitted that she hadn't properly cuddled her for about a year. But sometimes she does drop back into that negativity. Are you worried about that?
I think it's normal, and I think it's also who Nina is, and I think, you know, it's not about changing core personality, that's not possible, but I think it's about just helping people getting the balance right, and I think the balance is much, much better. Since she's shifted her attitude towards Taylor and can see how happy Taylor is, she has completely blossomed as a parent. And I think Nina is Nina, you know, she will sometimes swear, she will sometimes lose it, she is who she is, but that doesn't make her a bad mother at all.
Oh. Can I have a kiss? No. Nina, Mummy. Yeah. Sash. You're saying it now, aren't you? Me. No. That's not Mum, I'm Mummy. Juice? No. Me. Oh. You're so cuddly.
In the Woods bedroom,
Yeah.
Ethan
Nice
is the
sleep.
last child up.
What do I need to say to Ethan?
Yeah.
Well done, Ethan, because... Why? Why?
Yeah.
Because you slept all night long. Are you a clever boy?
Yeah.
Well done. Come here and have a cuddle. Oh, Mummy loves you. Oh, and Daddy. Daddy's gone to work. Yes. We'll see him later, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well done. Yay! Ethan.
Before coming to the house, 4-year-old Ethan Woods refused to bite or chew food and survived on a diet of soft foods with a huge amount of yoghurt. However, with Tanya's encouragement, Mum Sasha and Dad Simon now only use yoghurt to reward his experimentation with other foods. Yesterday, a breakthrough was made as Ethan managed to bite a range of food items and at dinner time ate a plate of chicken pie, chips, gravy and broccoli. Sleep was also a major issue, with Ethan sleeping in his parents' bed, separating the couple and forcing one of them to sleep alone. But by using the rapid return technique, Ethan now sleeps soundly in his own bed throughout the night. However, work still has to be done on Mum and Dad's anxiety around their son, which Tanya believes is the one thing that could halt progress.
The reason I took you away is I wanted to show you how much you are a source of anxiety for him when he eats.
After earning a marble for sleeping through the night on his own, will Ethan receive another for eating an unfamiliar breakfast of porridge instead of his usual yoghurt?
You haven't even tasted it this morning. Two spoonfuls and you'll get a marble.
Daisy.
Oh yeah. Go and see what's wrong with Taylor quickly. Are you going to eat that? Right then, no marble.
Have we done all
Get down. Yes.
Oh.
You know why you're not getting a marble? Because you didn't eat your breakfast.
When Ethan Woods arrived, he only could eat things that were very soft. How has his behaviour changed?
Ethan is now eating new foods without a fuss. Last night he ate a whole chicken pie. He is still struggling with breakfast because breakfast is so much about yoghurt, but Sasha is sticking to her guns and he is trying every trick in the book, but she's not giving in. His sleep has been quite extraordinary. He slept the night through in his own bed last night. His parents continued to use the rapid return method. He settled beautifully to sleep at the beginning of the night and only needed 4 returns last night when he woke. So this little boy is learning to sleep in his own bed, learning to eat new foods, just doing really well.
Today, Tanya has given the families lots of activity materials to encourage creative play. Owen is drawing a picture for his mum.
Pick that up! I've got to tidy up this in a minute. Maisie, get your teeth off your arm.
Excuse me. Hair was drawn on my face.
Taylor, no. Look at her like her. Yeah.
Green is for flowers. Huh? Green is for flowers. What? Green is for flowers. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
As Mum Tamara watches, Tanya is with Dylan working on an issue she's been keen to explore all week. When the Oakfords first arrived in the house, Dylan expressed a fear of an imaginary character, a naughty black fox,
You go and
which
get
appears
him.
when he's angry or upset.
What are you scared of, darling?
Monsters and naughty fox.
Naughty fox has always been quite a big thing with him.
Naughty
Fox.
Naughty fox. What's the naughty fox?
He's a naughty fox.
Where is he, darling?
I don't know. He only comes out in the night.
Does he? What does he look like?
He's a fox, but in black.
A black fox?
Yeah.
And what colour are his eyes?
Red.
Tanya believes the naughty black fox embodies his anxieties and is keen to help Dylan get rid of it.
When did he first appear, the black fox? How old were you?
5.
You were 5. Is he kind?
No.
What is he?
Nasty.
Really? What does he do?
In one of my dreams, I was running from naughty fox, and he kept on trying to chase me. I hid behind this thing, a shelf.
You hid behind a shelf, yeah?
And then he found me, and then I woke up.
And then you woke up. But was he chasing you because he wanted to play with you?
I don't know.
Shall I try and draw one? Like this, yeah?
Yeah.
So, is he scary, this black fox?
Yeah.
How do you think we could get rid of him?
Scare him.
Scare him? Maybe we could talk to him? What do you think?
No.
No, why wouldn't you want to talk to him?
Because he might start attacking me.
He might start attacking you. Have you ever thought of writing him a letter to say, please could you leave me alone now and go away?
No.
Do you think that would help? To do that?
Yeah.
Should we do it? And then we could go and bury it somewhere in the garden, couldn't we? And then he could come and read it in the night time and then he would go away. What do you think?
Yeah.
Would you like to do that?
Yep.
Black fox. Okay, so here they are. What do you want to say? Is it alone?
Alone.
From Dylan and why? A. Oh, so you put from Dylan and Tanya. Good. Bye.
That's his other name, Black Fox.
Naughty
Fox.
fox. Okay. What do you want to bury it in? Do you want it to be put in a special box for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Black.
With a padlock.
So the fox can't escape. Yeah. And who keeps the key?
I will.
You will. Okay. And if we bury this box, do you think we'd be able to say goodbye to him forever? That would be good, wouldn't it? Do you know what I'm thinking? When we bury Naughty Fox, I wonder if in the garden we might be able to find a good fox for you to have instead. Should we try and find one? Do you think there might be a good fox in the garden?
Meanwhile, Owen is having a difficult time concentrating on his picture.
Excuse me. I heard on this bit right there.
Huh? She done that bit right
My
there.
t-shirt again. Oh, stop it! Excuse me.
What's he got to eat?
Daddy's mum, her keeps drawing my t-shirt and now look at that. So my mum's picture, I scribbled it with purple. And I was getting it for my mummy.
So some of the words you can, yeah. If you slow down.
I was drawing on my paper, was.
They're drawing on your paper, was she?
It's purple. Can you
In
tell her?
purple?
Yeah.
Can I tell her not to?
Yeah.
Taylor, don't draw on Owen's pictures, darling. There's a good girl. Be careful.
Or I saw one the other day.
Having
actually.
tackled the naughty
So
fox,
we'll
Tanya
try
has
and
now
find
moved
him,
on
shall
to
we?
another crucial
With our
issue
torches
contributing
or
to his
something.
behaviour.
Now,
the
could you
breakup
draw
of
me
his
another
parents.
picture? Good, wouldn't it? Okay, now, could you draw me another picture? Because you're so good at drawing.
Who are?
Could you draw me a picture of your family? Right. So, does everybody or do all these four people live together?
No.
Who lives together? Right. So where does Daddy live?
On his own.
On his own. Do you know why Daddy lives on his own?
No.
You don't know? Did Daddy ever live with you?
Yes.
You did? When was that?
When Owen weren't around. When Owen weren't born.
When Owen wasn't born. So then what happened when Owen was born?
He split it up.
Daddy split it up with?
Mum.
Why did that happen? Do you know?
I think it was because of Owen came.
Is that why you get cross with Owen sometimes?
Yeah.
Why do you get cross with Owen sometimes?
Because he was the one who made Daddy go away.
Is that why sometimes you strangle him and punch him?
Yeah.
What if it wasn't to do with Owen? What if it was to do with something else? Do you think it would be important for Mummy and Daddy to explain that to you?
Yes.
Right, I think you're right.
While Dylan and Owen are playing in the lounge area,
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Tanya joins Tamara to discuss her conversation with Dylan.
Right, so let's start with what we've just seen, really. What did you think about all that?
He wasn't happy talking about certain things.
No.
He really wasn't.
No, and I didn't want to push it too far because it's not fair.
Yeah.
But I think he gave a vital piece of information.
I've never, ever guessed that. Never.
So what did you hear him say?
I heard him say he blames Owen. I thought he blamed me. But he doesn't, he blames his brother. And I found that really... just never guessed that. Never ever. He's really mixed up. Really mixed up.
He's confused, isn't he? What do you think he's confused about?
About the reason why Daddy doesn't live with us. Because he still draws as a family unit all together. And that isn't what it is.
But, well, he did, but then this is what he did. He drew all of you together, but then, when I said who lives together, he put a circle round the three of you and he put Daddy here,
Yeah.
separate. But Daddy's a very big presence in his life, isn't he?
Yes.
Very, very big.
Very big, yeah.
Can you understand why he might have made the connection between Owen and his father leaving?
Yeah, because it was literally everything happened and then Owen was there. So I suppose as far as he's concerned, well, that happened because all of a sudden we had Owen. And before Owen, if it was fine and happy, we was all together.
Yes. How were you feeling when you heard him talk about this with me? Because it didn't take much. I mean, it just all came out, really.
Why didn't I sit him down and explain properly to him? So silly that a lot of his problems stem from one single conversation that I could have had with him and put it all straight. I mean, how do you explain to Charles about how parents split? Because it is difficult.
It's very difficult. It's very difficult. But clearly, from what we've just seen with the drawing and the conversation, he really needs to be told the truth, particularly for his relationship with his brother as well.
Yeah, I can really see that now, that it's vitally important that he is told the truth and made to understand it as well.
I mean, in an ideal world, the best way to do it would be for both parents to do it together. But of course that's difficult because often when parents split, there's a lot of bitterness and, acrimony, so that's hard for a start.
Me and his father, we do still get on really well. We really make an effort. We take the boys out for their birthdays together. We go out as a family unit. And we really, Christmas this year, he's already asking me to come round for Christmas Day, and I'm like, yeah, not a problem for me. It's the boys that are important. So we are very orientated to being a family of sorts for the children.
Right, that's brilliant. And he was how old when this all happened?
He was 2.5, Dylan.
Right, you see, even at 2.5 then, he would be making a connection. So does it shock you that even very young children become completely bewildered by suddenly...
Yes, because I just thought it sort of all went over the top of his head. And
it doesn't.
No,
doesn't
obviously
at all.
not.
Unless there is an attempt to help a child understand that, children do then construct their own stories. And what they will do is they will either blame a sibling or something else, something that actually after you're thinking, why on earth is he thinking that, but we can understand completely why.
Yeah.
Or they will blame themselves. You see, and I think the black fox is very linked into all of this. I think the black fox is just his anxiety about being naughty.
Yes.
And about causing problems.
Yes.
And about breaking things up. It feels very sad to think that he struggled with this for such a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I would have hoped that he would have come and talked to me, but he never did.
Why
he never looked for, someone to explain to him.
Why do you think he didn't come and talk to you?
Because I don't think we had the bond there together. I don't think we ever had that real close. He was always more a daddy's boy.
And I wonder whether the reason he's never come up to you and asked you why isn't Daddy living with us anymore, was because I think he's very frightened of making you sad.
Yeah.
And I think he feels guilty and responsible that he is the reason that you are sad.
Yeah.
Owen's the reason that Daddy left, but he's the reason that you're sad.
He wants his happy, smiling mummy, and he doesn't want the sad one.
And he says he sees the sad one.
Sad one all the time.
Has your perception of him as a child changed this week?
Yeah. I think my expectations of him were quite high for his age. And I've sort of realised now he's still a little boy. He's still so little.
Do you think he's a happy child or...?
Happier. I think he is happier. Definitely.
The Morritts in the woods are eating their lunch together. On Monday, Ethan ate chips for the first time, but later that day he refused to even touch pizza.
Are you eating some pizza? Where's my yoghurt? Do you accept that? Not even bothered.
Today, Sasha has given Ethan pizza and chips in the hope that he'll eat both.
Wow. I find this food too.
That's some ketchup.
Is it?
Well, you can even eat it with your fingers.
Oh, what's Mummy done?
Yeah, but you can eat it with your fingers too. All you've got to do, like that.
No.
And poke it, yeah? You can do it. You're a big boy now.
So you're pleased that Sasha has set the bar so high? You don't think it's too much too soon?
No, I think Ethan has been the most curious eating child I've had in the house because he really doesn't have major problems with food. He's got really quite a vast diet, but he's just had major problems because his parents have been so anxious and almost stopped him progressing. I mean, this week he's made such huge strides. He's now biting, he's now chewing, he's now swallowing. He's accepting foods that he has to cut up and chew himself. The yogurts have gone. I mean, this is a boy who was getting sort of 4 or 5 yogurts per meal. Yeah. He is sitting at the table without a tantrum. He has stopped bargaining and negotiating so much, and he's eating so much more. So for me, this is great because the harder she pushes him, the more we can see how far she has to go when she leaves tomorrow.
I think he's sweating. Good boy. I'm sorry, I have to tell him he was good.
Good boy.
That was good, Sash, wasn't it?
Good boy.
You're such a brave boy.
Good boy.
Despite not eating it, the fact that Ethan actually sucked the pizza shows considerable progress.
Yeah? Boisterous
It's the
boy.
penultimate day and time is running out for Tanya to solve this week's parenting problems. Single mum Tamara Oakford struggled to control her wildly disruptive sons, 7-year-old Dylan and 4.5-year-old Owen. Tanya has taught Tamara to take an active part in the boys' play and to be more assertive and affectionate. The change is slowly paying dividends, but Dylan still has difficulties behaving for his mum. Before entering the house, 4-year-old Ethan Woods refused to bite or chew on any food and only ate soft foods. After Tanya identified that Mum Sasha and Dad Simon's anxiety at mealtimes is at the root of the problem, progress is slowly being made. Lone mum Nina Morritt battles to cope with 2.5-year-old Taylor's aggressive behaviour, which 1.5-year-old Maisie is beginning to copy. Tanya is now working with Nina so that she can parent more positively and improve the fractured bond between mother and daughter. Tanya wants to improve Nina's self-confidence and to assist her with her positive parenting.
Love you.
Still to come. While Sasha Woods looks after the Morritt girls,
That's lovely, isn't it? What are you after?
Mum Nina is with Tanya in the consultation room.
in a minute.
Okay, so I've just been watching you and watching you and watching you all day, trying really hard to find some fault.
Yeah.
Just finding it really difficult.
What do you mean? Me? I'm finding it hard to play with them.
No. Okay, so Tanya, have been watching you, Nina, a lot today.
Yeah.
And I have been watching and watching and watching, and I'm trying to find fault with you.
Right.
And I'm finding it very difficult to do that.
So I'm doing good.
Oh, yes.
Good. I thought I was.
Okay, so sleep, right? These are their sleep charts. Whoa. Sunday and Tuesday night and Monday night, both your girls, every time they woke up and when they were going off to sleep, were given a beaker of juice.
Yeah.
So every period of waking, beaker of juice, beaker of juice, beaker of juice, beaker of juice.
Last night they had no juice and Taylor didn't wake.
What does that tell you about giving your children drinks, particularly sweet drinks, in the night?
Makes them wake up.
For the drink?
Yeah.
So a child will wake up for a drink. A parent will think, oh, they're thirsty, give them a drink. Yeah. But they're not if they're getting enough fluid throughout the day. Yeah. And both your girls were waking up with soaking wet nappies. Which
Taylor, it was lovely this morning. She didn't have no wet nappy. It wasn't even heavy.
And if there is a lot of urine in a nappy...
They're going to wake up, so it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about that?
Excellent. Excellent. But it's done her the world of good. She's a lot better today than what she has been.
Because she's getting enough sleep.
Yeah.
She got a huge amount of sleep last night.
That is a lot of sleep, isn't it?
Yeah. She got almost 12 hours of sleep last night. Let's look at Maisie. So...
That's a lot better than what she usually does.
How happy are you about their sleep?
Really happy, because I didn't think Maisie could ever do it. I knew Taylor could do it. I didn't think she could ever do it without the juice. Mm-hmm. But Maisie never settles. If she wakes up, she's got to cry, and But she looked so curious. She looked like she felt safe last night because she wasn't looking at me every 2 seconds.
You got a lot of sleep last night.
It was wicked, my sleep last night. I didn't even find it difficult to get to sleep.
You didn't drink loads of coffee before you went to bed?
But then I suffered for that this morning.
You will go into some withdrawal.
Mummy wasn't happy this morning at all. Taylor knew it.
Snappy, Mummy.
Yeah, I was snappy. But I've made up for it though.
And you swore. Do you know you do swear quite a lot in front of your kids?
I know. I always have done though. I've cut down. I'll tell you what, you want to find people, speak to people that know me. Honestly, out of this house, I swear 10 times in a sentence. It is really bad.
But is that something you want to do?
No. But now Taylor's picking up on it, so I've got to stop it.
You've got to stop it.
So I am trying.
You've got to stop it. Right. Today, watching you, I'm now seeing you really change, actually.
It's coming naturally now.
Totally.
To me today.
You're laughing because you're really happy.
Yeah.
You're laughing because you're looking at your little girl's face and she's laughing.
Yeah.
And it's making you feel happy.
Definitely.
What do you think has been the most important part of our work together in the house that's enabled you now to look like you're looking, which is like a different woman? You look slept, you look happy, you look contented, you're much, much calmer in yourself. What is the most important thing for you that's helped you achieve that, do you think?
Seeing Taylor happy. Admitting to myself that Taylor was suffering because of looking at me. And now she's happy, I'm happy. And that is literally what it is. Now she's happy, I'm happy.
It's like you've fallen in love with her, big time.
I have, yeah.
So this hurt and this pain from childhood, how do you think it's impacted on you and Taylor in the relationship?
It's broken our relationship off because I blame her.
So the story of your childhood is that there was you and your sister, and your sister was your mum's favourite. Your mum brought you both up on her own. And then when you were the age of
12, 13.
You went into care. These are
Yeah.
nice people?
No, they're horrible people.
Why were they horrible?
Because you had to be out the house when they was out the house. They treat you differently.
To their own children?
Yeah. But then all foster places do. All of them do. It's just life, isn't it?
You are still feeling sad. You do still feel sad.
Yeah.
So what happens to the sadness?
Just stays down there, doesn't it? Stays wherever. Stays locked away. I don't know.
And then what do you risk?
Losing the relationship between me and Taylor again. But that won't happen. So I won't let it happen. Not again. No way. If I wouldn't have come here, Taylor wouldn't still be living with me now. Because the week of coming in here, she was really bad. Being here has saved me and my daughter. Definitely. Definitely.
I tell you what strikes me about you is that you, I think, have been given the message since you were very small that you're worthless.
Yeah.
That you're difficult to love. That you probably haven't got very much going for you. That people don't really want you around, and all those things. And I think my feelings about you are that you're an incredible woman. You're very bright. I don't think you realise quite how bright you are. Does it kind of weird you out when I say these things to you?
Yeah.
Then I tell you that I think you're great. Why does it make you... Has no one ever said that to you before?
No.
No one's ever told you how special you are? That must be so hard. Do you believe me? You don't believe me. You think I'm just talking a load of rubbish just to make you feel better about yourself?
Don't know.
Why don't you believe me?
Because I don't think it about myself.
No, I know that.
So I don't see how anyone else can think it.
Think that you're special, that you're important, that you've got value.
Don't know.
Because underneath all the shouting and the swearing and the whatever, it's quite vulnerable.
Yeah.
And quite sad. I actually really want to tell you.
Thanks.
Tanya has sent the Oakford family out on a trip to a garden centre to put into practice what they've learnt in the house. Mum Tamara has been given a box full of gold tokens, which she's to hand out to her two sons at timed intervals if they behave themselves. If the boys collect enough tokens, then there'll be a special treat at the end of the day.
Honestly, going through my mind at the moment is that it's going to be hell. But hopefully we're going to achieve a really happy, positive day out, and the boys are going to get a treat at the end of it. Right, for coming out nicely and standing still, you get your first token. Well done, you're doing really, really well, boys.
Look, I can see that one.
Where's that one?
There.
Oh yeah, well spotted. Well done. Does it echo if you put your head in it and say hello?
Hello!
To Tamara's disbelief, Owen and Dylan, who normally would be running riot, patiently follow Mum around the garden centre.
Look at these statues. What can you see? Is there any Rudy ladies, Dylan?
Yeah, going upstairs.
Oh, there is a Rudy lady. Please leave it alone now and come with me.
Okay.
Well done. Good boy, you are listening.
As the reward scheme
Give
comes
us a
good,
kiss.
so do the boys.
Well done.
Go and see.
Kiss. You're doing really, really well, boys. What have you been?
Good.
What do I get?
Like this. Mum, you only need 2 more now.
I think it's gone superbly. I just can't believe the change, and they're listening, they're following the instructions. They're just brilliant. Come on, let's go to the tills. You're doing really, really well. This way, boys.
Can we come here again?
Would you like to?
Yeah.
Without a single cross word all day and a pocket
And where
full
are
of
we gonna
gold tokens, the boys get the treat they so well deserve.
Look what we're going to be making. Shall we have a quick look and see what ones you want to choose to paint? You've got the baby dragon. I can make Fred a cat bowl.
I'm going to do mine red.
Today's been really good. I think they've really enjoyed it. Really positive outing and a nice treat for them at the end of it, and they've responded so well. I feel that they are totally changed children. They're not the kids that I had before I come into the house at the beginning of this week. They're totally different.
At lunchtime, Ethan Woods enjoyed a major success when he tasted pizza for the first time. To build on this progress, Tanya has now given the family's pizza bases and toppings to prepare to help Ethan become more familiar with this new food.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
just wait there. I'll be there in 1 minute.
Have we got any onions?
Cool. I've got onions anyway.
What's this? Dried basil. I ain't got no idea how to do this. Yeah, go on then. Boo, 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 boo. And then, careful. Go on then. Careful. Your son's just sitting here eating this ragu sauce. Look. Spoonful.
Well done, Ethan. Can you leave the sauce now, and please can you put it onto the pizza? Yeah?
Well done.
Oh. Sweet corn. Yeah, I was just going to open it.
Yeah, on top of your pizza. Where's the can opener?
Put the tin opener. I've got the sweet corn. Right, Ethan, I think you may have eaten enough of that sauce, because I don't know if it's supposed to be eaten like that.
No.
I just rather you didn't eat too much more of it, because I think you're going to be sick.
Yeah, you're going to be really ill.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Yeah, should we take this away? Eat a sausage. Look, I'll tell you what would be nice. Look, if you do this.
I seriously could be up tonight.
Watch this. That sauce. No, look, Ethan, look. There you go. Eat the sausage up. Yeah, all right.
Last thing you need, isn't it? Especially on our last night and that.
Ethan's dad Simon returns from his day out at work.
Hello. Hello. But I've put it on pizza.
Hello, Ethan.
I've put it on pizza.
It's salad.
Pizza.
You want pizza?
Yeah.
You're having pizza for tea?
It says, can be added to a variety of any meal or salad.
Made pizza for all.
Look, we've made them.
Yeah, we've got loads of ingredients. I mean, tons of stuff we've got.
What are you eating, Efie? What are you had today? Hey? Do you like that? Has he not had his tea? No, he's going to have pizza.
I just bought pizza.
You just bought a pizza?
Yeah.
There you go, that's for you.
He's done his kiss today. Mwah.
Sweetie.
The Oakfords have returned from their trip, and Tanya is keen to find out how successful the token reward system was in controlling Dylan and Owen's behaviour.
Can somebody just tell me, what did you get a token for?
For being good.
And did they get all their coins, Mummy?
Yes.
Okay, count out your coins so I can see how many you got. 1, 2, 3, 4,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so, and did Owen get the same number?
Yes.
So it worked well?
Really well.
Were you surprised at how easy it was to sort of use it to manage their behaviour?
Yes, really easy, because they just were...
Good boy. Give them to your brother.
You wouldn't have recognised them.
Yeah.
You would not have recognised that these were the same children.
So how's that affected your confidence?
I was just over the moon. It was just like having 2 new kids with me.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
Was it?
Yeah.
Have you had a nice day?
We have, yeah. Really good day.
Really good day.
Yeah.
A really good day. Black naughty fox then?
Earlier today, Tanya spoke to Dylan about the naughty fox, an imaginary creature that Dylan sees when he's angry or upset. They agreed to lock a picture of naughty fox and a letter in a box as a symbolic way of saying goodbye to it and reducing his anxieties.
Goodbye, you smell of poo.
What'd you say?
Goodbye.
Okay, now come and sit here with me, darling. Right. Let's put it here so we can read it together. What does it say?
Black fox, can you leave me alone? From Dylan and Tanya.
And what did Mummy say? Shall I read it to you? Naughty fox, you are gone for good and never coming back, from Dylan's mum. And shall I say what I said?
Yeah.
Black fox, Dylan wants you to leave him alone. He is my friend. He is a lovely boy. You can't scare him anymore. The end of Black Fox. Goodbye, naughty fox. You are now good fox, from Dylan and
Tanya.
Right. Should we fold this one up properly so he can read it? How do you want to do it? Like that?
Yeah.
And like that?
Yeah.
And where do you want to put that on the top?
Yeah.
Just put it in then? That's important. Right. Say goodbye forever.
Goodbye forever.
Take out the key, darling, because then you just push it. Right, ready? Push it. You want to push it? You just push it down. Ready? Go. It's in there.
Oi, what are you doing?
After locking away the naughty fox, Tanya has arranged for a friendlier and cuddlier replacement for Dylan.
Call out for him.
Together with Mum Tamara and brother Owen, Dylan is hunting for his new friend in the garden.
Goody.
Good fox, where are you?
Okay. He's not under any of the bulbs around the sides.
No.
Nice fox, where are you?
No.
No, might be around that corner. Might be around here.
He might be. It's white fur, isn't it?
Found a little bit. He found his tail.
Yeah. Shall we have a look? What do you think? Call him. Call him.
He's not in.
Call him. Where?
Where are
you? What is it? It's
a dead fox.
It's not dead fox. It's good fox.
Go and see him.
Look. Do you think he's not going to let bad fox anywhere near you again?
Go and give him to your brother so he can hold him. Go and give him to your brother.
Look. Oh.
So bad fox is alive when he isn't. He's dead.
No.
He's called dead.
Up you go.
He's called dead
No,
fox.
he's got magical powers.
This one, very magical powers.
We found some fur.
Well, that's part of his magic. You have to put it round his neck. It's like a dream catcher. I'm glad you found that. It's like a dream catcher. It goes round his neck. And if he sits in your bedroom with you, the good fox, the naughty fox can't come back. Do you want to give him a cuddle?
Yeah.
Well done. Whee. Excellent.
He's dead.
Oh, he's lovely.
He's lovely.
Nice.
For dinner tonight, Sasha's given Ethan spaghetti and a small piece of the pizza he made earlier. While Ethan has eaten spaghetti before, he only tasted pizza for the first time during his lunch today. Will Ethan be able to build on his earlier
Right, hang
breakthrough?
on. If you eat a little bit of pizza, you can have a marble. Yeah?
Good times. Yeah.
You been good? Yeah, you got to ask your mummy. Is it yummy? You're doing very, very well. Just take a little bit.
10 to.
In the last 10 minutes.
They're actually getting 5 marbles because they were so good today that I said we were out for 5 hours.
Well done.
But Ethan doesn't get 5.
No, Ethan gets 1 because he ate some pizza.
Oh, wow.
Well done. Yay. Right, Ethan. If you eat all that, Daddy says you can have another one. Yeah. Yeah? If you eat all your dinner, you can have another marble.
20 minutes later, and Ethan's progress appears to have stalled. While he's eating spaghetti, the rest of the pizza remains untouched.
I think, in order to have a yoghurt, I would like to see that piece eaten. All the way, put in your mouth and chew it. Well done.
Did you do it?
Yes.
Yay.
You may.
Sash, do you not think we should have tried him a bit more? Sash?
Yeah.
Do you not think we should have tried a bit more? And just left it a bit longer for him rather than just doing it like that?
Well, I can't. Yeah.
You can't now, but...
I can't discuss... Yeah, I don't want to, like,
No,
do
no,
that.
that's why I'm not looking at him. I think we should have left him a little bit longer, but... We'll see how I get on tomorrow with him, and I'll do him tomorrow, Sash, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I said to Tanya. I'll be taking the back seat tomorrow.
I'll do all 3 meals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For one day. Yeah.
Daddy's not going to work tomorrow, Ethan. Daddy's going to have a day at home. No work tomorrow. They'll give me the day off so I can spend it with you.
Yeah.
It's the children's final bedtime in the House of Tiny Tearaways, and for the parents, it's the last chance they'll have to instill a successful settling routine before they leave the house. Last night, Tanya helped Nina settle Taylor and Maisie, calmly and patiently, using the gradual withdrawal technique. Tonight, Nina's trying it for the first time on her own. Next door tomorrow is putting Dylan and Owen to bed.
Lay down, Shallow.
A kiss. A kiss. I love you.
I love
Kiss,
you
a kiss,
too.
a kiss.
No, no more now. Good night, boys.
Kiss. I'm taking this.
Back in the Moritz bedroom, Nina has enjoyed a major success, needing only 5 minutes for Taylor and Maisie to settle calmly and quietly. A huge improvement on the 37 minutes it took yesterday.
I've done it. I've got my kids to sleep without juice, by myself, and they've just gone.
Wow.
Completely out of hand.
80% parent, 20% child.
I cannot believe I've just done
It's
that.
20 past 7.
Sexy. I cannot believe that. Off, that's made my day, that has.
It's also bedtime for Ethan Woods.
Don't get kissed as well. Daddy, see you tomorrow because he's not going to work, yeah? No, we have to turn the light out. Come on.
The final night is a major breakthrough for the Woods family. Yesterday, Dad Simon had to rapidly return Ethan 4 times. But tonight, after only 1 minute, Ethan settles in bed without a single rapid return being used.
In about 10
Fresh
minutes,
from her
there was
bedtime
no
success,
tears.
Nina
It was
records
a
her
wicked
video
feeling,
diary
really,
to reflect on her time in the house.
It's just been, but it's been really one of the best experiences of my life. Got a bond back with my daughter. Feel like I've fallen in love again with her, which is just overwhelmingly nice. Yeah, it's been really, really good. Bit worried about tomorrow. It's going to be very emotional, I think, saying goodbye to Sasha and Tamara and that, because we've all bonded really, really well. A bit like a family unit. A bit worried about saying goodbye to Tanya, because she has been like a mum to me this week. And the things she said today to me was important to me. It's boosted my self-confidence again, I think. Feel a lot better about myself. Feel like I'm worth something now and a good mum now. Bye. Stop. Dun, dun, done.
Tomorrow on the House of Tiny Tearaways.
It was a big deal for you.
It was.
He's your baby.
Yeah.
The most precious in the world.
Yeah.